Alright, so once again, my name was Sean O'Brien. For the camera, please say your name.
I am David Watson.
We're going to be doing 5 laps in this beautiful McLaren 570 GT4 race car. Sound good?
Sounds awesome.
Outstanding. As you can see, the mirrors, they're all set up for me. You've already been on track, so you got an idea of what to expect. You did, what, 20 laps in that Audi R8?
Yes, sir.
Right on. So other than that, it's all about just kind of learning the characteristics of this car. This car is a lot more stiff. Power-wise, it's actually somewhat similar. It'll probably feel faster because you're going to feel more of what the car is doing because of the seats. These are obviously very stiff seats. They're attached directly to the chassis, so you're going to really kind of feel everything in the car. You'll hear everything that's going on as well due to the lack of insulation. So the roll cage, all that stuff just adds to the safety because a lot of the things like airbags, all that stuff's gone. It's been thrown out the window for weight reduction purposes, right? So other than that, like I said, this is kind of the real deal. This car doesn't have some of the stability features as well, as far as like helping the car rotate around the corner that you'll see on a lot of the other cars. So be smooth with it. Be smooth with the brakes. It does have ABS, but you can still drive this thing pretty hard. It'll let you get into trouble. Put it that way. Other than that, your paddle shifts, upshift on the right, downshift on the left. It's mostly 4th gear out there, a little bit of 3rd in some of the sections as well. You'll probably grab 5th for a couple seconds down these straightaways. So surprisingly, probably very similar to what you were doing in the Audi R8. Any questions?
No, sir.
Go ahead and put your foot on the brake and upshift once. You can pull forward now, just pull straight out of our pit stall. Good, all the way up past the tents on the left. Hang a left. Pull up alongside all the orange cones here. Hold. Alright, you can...
That brake is definitely different.
A lot more stiff, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can head on to track now, it's all clear. Shift up. Shift up. Shift up.
Woo, yeah.
Good. Start to test out those brakes a bit. Downshift once. Start to release the brakes as you turn into the right. Squeeze onto that throttle pedal and accelerate up the hill towards the right-hand side. Stay wide into the right. Start to apply a little bit of brakes. Slowly start your turn in. Start making your way closer and closer towards the apex on the left. You want to end up on the left-hand side here, and that way you have a nice wide entry to this combination of corners here. From one side of the track to the other. Shift up. A little bit of a lift, then over here to the right. Press the brakes and downshift once. Turn in left, release the brakes, and then back onto throttle. There's going to be a car on your right, so please stay on the left. Left side. You're good. Make your way back over here to the right. Stay on the high line. Starting your turn in over here to the left. Accelerate to the right-hand side of the track and full power. Shift up. Shift up. Brake hard, downshift once. Downshift again. Start turning in, releasing the brake. Squeeze back onto the throttle, accelerate up the hill to the right-hand side. Stay wide, a little further, and start to apply the brakes. Try turning in just a little bit later there, because you should be on the right side of the track and now crossing over to the left. That'll give you a better angle here to set you up for these 2 corners here to the right. Keep on it, over to left side. A little bit of a lift and over here to the right. Stay to the right side, press the brakes. Look to your left and turn in. Turn in more. Good, now accelerate. Got it, keep on it, a little faster. Good, now brake. Start to release the brakes as you turn it in to the left. Good, now accelerate, unwind the wheel to the right. Shift up. you're going to turn in when you spot your apex. Try waiting until you actually see it turn in more. Now accelerate faster. Shift up. Keep on it. Keep on it.
Oh, yes!
Back over to the right side. Stay to the right. Good. Firm on the brake. Downshift. Turn in left. Nice. Good. Shift up. Brake straight. Downshift. Stay on the high line. Start your turn in. More to your left. Good. Accelerate to the right. And full power. Shift. Shift. Hard brake. Harder. Downshift twice. Turn in, release the brakes.
Oh, yes!
Good. Eyes up.
Oh, I love it!
Brake now. Start your turn in. Look for your apex. Turn it towards it. Beautiful. That was perfect. Over to your right now. Balance. Modulate the throttle. Modulate the throttle. Keep on it. Shift up. To the right. Brake now. Downshift. Good. Turn it in quickly. Accelerate. Upshift. Downshift. Good. Look through your corner. Visualize that racing line. Let your hands follow your eyes. Power off the corner and let's go. Let's go. Shift. Up here, I want you to brake later but harder. Shift. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Brake. Harder. Downshift twice. Now turn in. Release the brakes. Accelerate.
That's scary shit. Oh, I love it, though.
Good. Now brake. Harder. Release the brakes. Turn in. Good. Rotate it into the left. There you go. To the right. Good. Shift up. Left. Keep on throttle. Good. Now a little bit of a lift just to control it. To the right side. Stay right. Now brake. Downshift. Good. Turn in. Shift. Nice job.
You son of a
Brake
bitch.
straight and exit track through the blue cones, please. Is that intense or what?
Oh, I should have done 10 in this.
Don't worry about the downshifts. The car will take care of that from here on out. Nicely done, my friend. What'd you think? This thing's intense, isn't it?
Yeah, the G-forces are crazy.
The lateral grip that this thing is capable of is much higher than a lot of the other cars, right?
Yeah.
Probably pretty obvious. Over here to the right side, here. And then park it in the very last pit stall on the left, please. 7. Thank you. Yep. Straighten the wheel. Stop. Neutral. Put off the brake. Let it sit. It might roll a little bit, but it'll stop once it rolls back onto that chalk. Yes, getting comfortable with the G-forces or how much load the car can take is quite mind-blowing.
I appreciate you pushing me too, because you can tell I wanted to go. I was just
like,
being a chicken.
He's doing a lot of things right, and that's the thing. Like, some people, it just depends. Like, you were doing a lot of things right, and I could tell you were just kind of like, this is my comfort zone. And I'm like, I'm just gonna nudge you a little bit out of that zone right there. You got it. You're capable of it. You could handle it, and you did, and it was spot on. So nice job. Good improvements. Good progression. Yeah, that's the other thing. People realize the cars are all fast. That's kind of not surprising, but fun. But it's what's surprising is like the braking force that you experience, and you're like, you mean I can brake harder? It's like, if you brake later, you're going to have to brake harder, right? And if the car's capable of it, which I know it is, then that's where you start to really kind of lean on it a lot harder and lean on yourself and your confidence. And when you get more confident, that's always kind of fun to experience, right?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Here's your video. It'll take me a second to download. You're not driving anything else, obviously, right?
Nope, I'm done